Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish, where this week we're celebrating Cinco de Mayo with the margarita. Now, if you've ever seen my basics episode on cocktails, you know that I screwed up my margarita pretty royally. So now I've got Sterling Archer's very strict margarita guidelines to set me straight. And to make sure that I don't screw it up again, I've enlisted some help. So in a new segment, we're calling Bigwigs with Babish because we couldn't think of another B word to call it. I have a very special guest. If it's animated, if it's funny, and if it's made for adults, he's probably in it. He's the voice of the titular Bob Belcher from Bob's Burgers on Fox. He's the voice of the titular Sterling Archer from FX's Archer. He is the voice of a self-filleting can of mixed vegetables from Wet Hot American Summer. And he's the only man to make me sound like I'm still going through puberty. Mr. H. John Benjamin is here with us today. John, how you doing?
I'm pretty good, guys. How you doing?
I appreciate that. That really levels the playing field, actually.
I am doing okay. You know, a little beat down, but fine.
Thank you very much for coming by and helping me celebrate Cinco de Mayo, because your character Archer is very, very specific about how his margaritas are made in a fun scene where he makes a Holocaust joke about a margarita because they put sour mix in a margarita. Were you able to acquire some sour mix? Because I was thinking we could do like a taste test, like for real versus fake margarita.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with that. Why don't we start with the easy stuff? We'll just throw some ice in the glass, throw some tequila in there, and some margarita mix. My particular bottle of sour mix suggested an incredible ratio of 4 parts mixed to 1 part tequila. John suggested that we mix it with a bar spoon, and never wanting to be caught without my tiny kitchen utensils, I obliged. Do you care as much as Archer about finely crafted cocktails, or are you less picky than him?
I'm definitely less picky than Archer. I'm like lazy about it. I don't make my own, really. Quickest I can get the alcohol, the easier.
Very sweet.
Very sweet. Yeah.
It'll get the alcohol in your veins, but not in a fun way.
I mean, it's not terrible, but it's super sweet.
So let's take a crack at crafting our true blue margarita. First, if you fancy a salt rim, we're going to rub the rim of the glass down with the edge of a cut lime before dipping in kosher salt. Make sure your rock glass is chock full of ice, and ready all your bar tools. I'm going for a ratio of 2 to 1 to 1, that is 2 parts or 3 ounces of high quality 100% agave tequila, 1 part or 1.5 ounces Cointreau, a pricey French triple sec only available in large bottles.
Just to point out, I have a very small bottle of Cointreau.
Oh my god, it's adorable. Well, shut my mouth. And 1 part or 1.5 ounces freshly squeezed lime juice. Then perhaps the most glaring error that I made in that basics episode was that I stirred my margarita instead of what you're supposed to do, which is vigorously shake it. This lightly dilutes the margarita, aerates and kind of froths up all that liquor, and maybe most importantly, gets it crazy screaming cold. So then we're straining that into our prepared rocks glass and optionally garnishing with a lime. That is a legit margarita. Oh, you did the garnish too. Nicely done.
Let's try it. I didn't cut it. Let me finish it off.
All right, cool.
There we go.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Oh, so much better.
This is way better. The second one's way better. Archer was right.
Now, my fans have mistaken me for you a lot. Early on, when I wasn't showing my face, there was a lot of theories that I was you. One of my favorite segments on Nathan for you was your appearance where you spoke for him in a job interview.
Yes.
And made him say some terrible things.
Yeah.
And I was thinking it'd be fun if I made one more margarita here, because I do want one more. I'm going to make one for my girlfriend Jess over there. She's sitting down.
Hi, Jess.
Very quietly through this whole thing. He says hi. If you'd like, you can narrate what I'm doing.
All right.
And you can tell me to do anything, and I will do it.
All right. I'm game. All right, so here we go. Let's get to drinking. I know we're gonna make a margarita, right? So let's get a bucket, a glass. Yeah, a glass. All right, and let's get the cutting board out and let's get some limes going. Let's get the limes nice and warm. Let's warm them up. Yeah, nice and really get them. You want a good warm lime because as they say, the warm lime gives more juice. Let's cut it right down in half. This is the way you do it. And then let's put both segments over each nipple, just for sizing. There we go. Well, let's hold that position for about 30 seconds. No, let's forget that. Let's just juice them into the glass. So let's continue. We're making a margarita, so let's throw in some tequila. I'll pour it out nice and slow. Yeah. No ice? We got ice? So we're basically done here. But to finish it off, I usually give a nice finger stir, middle finger. There you go. And then get it right in there good. Whisk it around. Now you're done. Look, Nathan for you had writers.
Well, John, thank you so much again for joining me today. Cheers. Here's to you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, that was fun.
I've never done a celebrity interview before, so I apologize. This is new for me. Is there anything that you want to plug or anything like that?
No, there's nothing to plug now. If I had to plug anything, I'll say that I'll be here. I'll be here all week. Wait, no, actually, I'll be here all month.